to Eternal Manna, the daily devotional broadcast of Grace Gospel Church. We are looking today at Philippians chapter 1, verse 23. Remember, yesterday we said Paul was torn between two desires, the desire to stay and serve, or the desire to depart and to be with the Lord and to delight in the Lord. Now, verse 23, he continues in the same vein. I am torn between the two. I desire to depart and be with Christ, which is better by far. I am torn between the two. Paul says, I am hemmed in, as it were, a wall on this side and a wall on that. He loved to go to heaven, but at the same time, he wanted to remain on earth so that he can serve. Our lives are in the hands of a sovereign Lord. He determines how long we live and when we should depart to be with him. Now, Paul uses that wonderful word, depart, to depart and to be with Christ. Now, that word depart has got four wonderful pictures associated with it in the Greek language. And it is a very beautiful way of looking at death. As you and I prepare for the inevitable, may this one word depart encourage us. So what are these four pictures? Firstly, it is a sailing metaphor. To pull up anchor. The ship is pulling up anchor and it is ready to leave the harbor, and it is going to head out to the sea to another destination. And that's what death is to a believer. It is to pull up anchor from the port of earth and to sail the seas to eternity, to the port of heaven. When a believer dies, he leaves the world and sets sail for the shores of heaven. The second picture is that of the taking down of a tent. Remember, Paul was a tent maker. So what an apt picture he is using for death. And a tent that has been set up, made good use of, is now taken down because we are ready to move. Our earthly body is called a tent in 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 1. And it is going to be replaced by a new body, an eternal body. So it is the taking down of a tent and being ready to move to heaven. The third picture that is used for this word depart is the setting free of a prisoner. And what a beautiful picture that is. God's people are in bondage because of the limitations of this body and the temptations of the flesh. But death will free us from all these limitations and temptations. It is the setting free of a prisoner. And the fourth picture is taken from the world of agriculture. It is to unyoke the oxen. And an oxen that had worked very hard right through the day, it's tired, and now it is unyoked so that it can eat and it can sleep. Paul had taken Christ's yoke, which is an easy yoke to bear. But how many burdens he carried in ministry. And now he was going to lay aside these burdens, his earthly work completed. So may these four pictures of death as departure encourage you and me. A ship setting sail for the shores of heaven, the taking down of our bodily tent, and the setting free of a prisoner, and the unyoking of an oxen. God bless you. Have a wonderful day today. Amen.
For more videos like this, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Grace Gospel English Church Toronto. Thank you.